Spider-Man did everything he could to avoid crashing out on Hawkeye, but Clint was acting like an absolute jerk. Right out of the gate, Hawkeye jumps on his sky-cycle, smirking and mocking Peter's web-swinging as wildly inefficient. When night falls, they finally spot the criminals, so Spider-Man starts taunting them. But before he can even finish his joke, Hawkeye rapid-fires his arrows, stealing every single takedown. Annoyed, Peter warns him that if he had missed, one of the thugs could have escaped. But Clint turns dead serious and coldly states, "I never miss." Spider-Man then suggests they wait for the criminals to wake up to interrogate them, comparing it to an episode of Law & Order. However, Hawkeye admits he has no idea what that is, because every single second of his free time is spent training. Peter thinks he's joking and asks if the guy can ever just sit still for 5 minutes. But Hawkeye finally snaps and confesses a dark truth. He tells Peter that he can't sit still. He is on a team with super soldiers and literal gods. So to prove he's really an Avenger, he has to work 10 times harder than the others. And if his aim isn't absolutely perfect 100% of the time, then he's nothing more than just a dude with a bow. But just as Hawkeye reveals his deepest insecurity, a villain named Sidewinder spots them and aims a grenade launcher filled with deadly gas. But since he's 700 yards away from them, Peter doesn't think Clint can get a clean shot. So Peter says he can swing there in time. But feeling too sure of himself, Hawkeye draws his bow for the critical, life-saving shot. And the arrow flies wide as Clint confidently looks on while thugs try to restrain him. But unfortunately, for the first time ever, Hawkeye missed. So instead, Spider-Man takes the shot. But as Clint tries to fight off the thugs, he screams over the comms, just begging Spider-Man to tell him if he hit the target or not. But Peter refuses to answer, as he slowly picks up the arrow, quietly contemplating. So Hawkeye rushes to the impact zone, only to find Spider-Man standing over the fallen villain, with Clint's electroshocking arrow on the chest. But while Hawkeye brags on and on about how much better he is than Spider-Man at taking down villains, Spider-Man just tells him, "Yeah, I guess so, buddy."